All right, Bengals fans, I am Matt Minich, and this is Chalk Talk. Today, we are going to keep talking about draft prospects. Today, we're going to talk about possible third day options. All right, so fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh round options on the offensive side of the ball. And I'm going to get a little carried away about one guy here. All right, now it's at a position that you might not think we need. Okay, and he's a running back, okay? But he's not really a running back. He's a running back. He's a receiver. I'm not talking about Lynn Bowden Jr., all right? I'm talking about a guy who, unlike Lynn Bowden Jr., has the frame, to be a real inside runner. And I think he has some better ball skills than Lynn Bowden Jr. as well. And that is Antonio Gibson from Memphis. So we're going to take a look at a few plays from Gibson, all right? This is a run. All right, makes the cut, breaks the tackle, right? Can't bring him down, makes that guy miss. All right, ridiculous play. Now we're looking at a real small sample size with this guy. All right, he was a junior college transfer, didn't do much last year, so we're really looking at 1 year. Never really putting up ridiculous numbers or taking things over. But he's a guy that can help out in the running game and the pass game. He's the versatile running back of the modern NFL. All right, that everybody's looking for. And you know what? It doesn't mean anything about Joe Mixon, right? You bring him in and hey, if Mixon wants to hold out, it'd be nice to have the guy. But he's a guy you can play in a lot of different roles, a variety of different ways. You put him on the field, you spread him out. You can have both of them on the field at the same time, like we talked about doing with Geno, right? So he can do a lot of things, all right? Like I said, and you see, he's got the frame. Like look at the thighs in this dude, right? The guy has some power to him to be a real, every down type running back. But then look at this. Whoop! Look at that adjustment and catch. All right, he can do things like that too. All right. Real good, real good hands, makes real good adjustments. Here we're going to see him on an out route. All right, they take a bad angle. Guess what? He turns it into a touchdown. We're going to see a vertical route out of him here. He is up here at the top. All right, he's going to run the post and he'll run out of your screen real quick, but he'll be back. Right past that guy, catches the ball, and that's going to be a touchdown. And apparently I cut it a little bit short. All right. But you all know it was touchdown, right? Bottom of the screen on this one, all right? He's got the wheel route. Wheel route. Poor angle from that guy. Runs away from him. Boom. Touchdown, right? This dude straight up makes plays, all right? Whatever you want to do with him, he makes plays all over the field. Check this out, all right? This is just like a little arrow route, right? They just throw the ball real quick out in the flat, right? That guy can't tackle him. That guy can't tackle him. Just shook that guy away, right? Give him a little ole. And he is off to the races. I mean, this dude just makes plays. All right, look at this one. All right, this play. There was nothing here on this play. All right, look. Another arrow route. Look, there's two guys there. That blocker's not doing anything for him. There's two guys there. Who scores a touchdown in this situation? Antonio Gibson. That's who. Right? So this dude is ridiculous. And I don't understand it. But I'm seeing the guy projected all the time to go into day 3. If he's there, man, he's just a dude. You got to take him and figure out how to use him, all right? Be smart, have a plan, figure out how to use him. He has return kicks, all right? He returns kicks too. So the guy he's just a weapon. You can use him in so many ways. Let's give Burrow something fun. And if you're able to get this kind of value and get a guy like this who can make these sorts of plays in round 4, are you kidding me? This dude is ridiculous. All right, and we're skipping a little bit on me there. My internet's been a little crazy lately. All right, now I might have zoomed in a bit too far on this one. All right, so yeah, hey, we need offensive line. I get it. And I think you can find a guy who's a potential starter in day 3 of the draft on the interior offensive line. So there's possible options out there. Ben Barch from St. John's, who's got a lot of press. He was a tackle in college. kind of short arms. Could project to being a guard at the NFL level. And right now we're going to talk about Tyler Biadasz. He's the center here from Wisconsin. This is 2018 film. Here's the thing about Biadasz, right? He had hip surgery over the offseason. Last year, he was incredible. This year, his tape wasn't as good. Last year, he was considered a guy that if he came out, we'd be talking about him at 33. And this year, it wasn't as good. So maybe you can get the value. Maybe he just needs a little bit more time to bounce back, and he can be the guy you're looking for. But he's the center here. All right. Again, it's a little bit blurry, but you're going to see a good anchor from him right away with this initial push. And then you're going to see him deal with the twist. All right. So, strong, stonewalls that guy. That guy falls on the ground, right? And then stops this guy as he comes around on the twist. So really good play there. We're going to see another clip here in the run game. Again, he's the center. He's right here. All right. Check this out. He's just bulldozing that guy, right? Just driving that guy straight down the field. Again, number 61 there. Right? He drives that guy 4 yards downfield before the guy finally collapses under himself. So, look, this dude can play. If he can get back to that form. Now, here's the tough thing is you can't have your own doctors look at him. So it's the crazy thing about this year. So you got to put some trust in it. But that's why maybe he falls. And maybe he's, a guy like that is worth a swing, in the latter half of the draft. Because this is not a day 3 talent. It's just kind of a day 3 circumstance, you might say, for him. All right. And here, look, offensive tackle is tough to find a guy on day 3. All right. These guys go. And I believe I heard recently it's like 10 to 15, something like that. Like a lot of guys go in the top 3 rounds of the draft. One guy I'm seeing, and is being mock drafted a lot in day 3 is Hakeem Adeniji from Kansas. All right, he and Matt Pert from UConn are favorite, favorite sleepers of mine. Alex Taylor's another one I like, but a lot of guys are talking about him. Hakeem Adeniji, though, this dude can play. He's the left tackle. Here's a 4-year starter at Kansas at left tackle. All right, check out this play. All right, look at how athletic this dude is. Right, big dude. Right, but look. He takes on this stunt, right? The guy he thinks is initially going to be responsible for, right? Goes to the inside, and look at how he adjusts and gets out there to take care of that edge and that wide blitzer. All right, awesome job, really good feet, really smooth. All right, but he's got power too. All right, we're going to see him on the run play here, driving down the field, getting movement. Gets a little bit of help from the fullback there late. All right, but getting movement, pushing down the field. All right, again, he's the left tackle. We're going to see him working out in space now. Gets up to the next level. Push that guy down. All right, push that edge defender down for the run game. Boom. On the ground. All right, so this is a guy, he's got some power, he's got some speed, he's an athletic dude. All right, and I think he could be a steal. This is a guy you bring in. Maybe you try and work him at guard, or maybe you just put him at backup right tackle, work him in behind Hart. You've got a guy who's established there in Hart, and you develop him, and you look for an eventual replacement with that. Getting a guy that is this athletic at the tackle position and who you can develop on day 3, that is huge. And really, the athletic traits are great, not only for the pass game. We showed it there. I talked about how he makes those adjustments, but in the run game too, because the Bengals like to put their offensive linemen on the move. They use down schemes, they use pulls, they get those guys out there, and he's a great fit for that. So, I do think he has some flexibility. You could move him inside. He's got some position flexibility there. He can help you out in a number of ways. But to get a tackle, a tackle on day 3 of this caliber who can, who's got these raw traits and could develop into a starter for you, that would be a huge get for the Bengals. So those are the guys that I wanted to focus on today on the offensive side of the ball. Previously done videos on round 2 options. options at the 33rd overall selection, round 3 options with 65 and beyond in case they are able to pick up some additional picks there at all. And I will be doing as well a defensive video, all right, that'll focus on a few more this time, defensive players. I won't get caught up on one guy like I did with Antonio Gibson today, but we'll focus on some defensive players who may be around on day 3 of the draft and who could be very good, very big pickups at that point for the Bengals. So make sure you come back and check that out. Right? Hey, we're almost there. We're almost to the draft. It's almost Joe Burrow time, but there's a lot of other great stuff going on. We've got some awesome Burrow content out on the Cincy Jungle platform, so make sure you're checking all that stuff out. But we're going to have lots of great content coming up as they draft these players, as we have new Bengals. So make sure you are staying tuned and checking that stuff out. We've got all that stuff covered for you.